Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My main man Jay here, back again.
Yep.
Look what we got, dude. We got something local,
Which is good.
which is good.
Yeah.
We're pretty excited for this. So we found a local rum. I was just perusing the old liquor store there, and I was like, "Oh, look at that. That looks kind of interesting." Local, Midvale, Utah. I think when you look them up online, it says Sandy, but regardless, same thing. So we got some Outlaw Distillery here. Little fun facts about Outlaw. So they started in 2015. 2015. Yeah, they were the 4th distillery in the state of Utah. I couldn't tell you what that number's at now. No freaking clue.
4, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, that's more than solution.
They got one big banger though, dude. One big banger. And St. Lucia Distillers, they don't know it yet. They're gonna find out that they love us.
Yeah.
We're gonna meet them in 2 months, anyways. We'll have some cool videos coming up on that. But yeah, 2 months from now, we got something big.
Be big.
We're gonna hang out with the St. Lucia Distiller boys.
Big.
It is gonna be cool. So anyway, Outlaw Distillery here. They also do vodkas and whiskeys.
Cool.
So they don't do just strictly rum. The couple rums that they do, they've got the spiced rum here. They do a vanilla bean, just a regular white rum, and then a coffee rum.
Coffee, huh?
Yeah. So you can also sign up for tours. It's about $20.
Oh, really?
I definitely think we should go check them out. So
check it out.
I was checking out their Instagram page, and I saw my neighbor follows them.
Oh, really?
So I hit him up. I was like, yo, Mark. I was like, you follow these guys? He's like, bro, they're so cool. I was like, for real?
Oh.
I was like, I just bought one of their rums. He's like,
that's cool.
He's like, they're super cool, dude. And I was like, do you have the rum? He's like, yeah. He's like, I love them. They're so good. He's like, the coffee rum is awesome. So at the liquor store, we should go check it out. Yeah. At the liquor store, the only thing they had was the spiced. But I definitely think we should go check them out, do a tour, see what it's all about, and then we can sample some of their other stuff.
And that way people don't think we just snobs for following rum.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see how this local rum stands up. I mean, we are Caribbean boys.
We are Caribbean.
We've been adopted into the culture.
Yep.
What you guys don't see is I'm cooking my boy Jay some Caribbean food simmering right now. Yeah, we drink rum. Too. Yeah, we
drink rum and we eat Caribbean food.
Yeah,
good. Love it. Great day.
Let's dive into this then, man.
Yeah.
So, spiced rum. Get that on the nose.
Is it aged at all or anything?
So it says it's unaged. I couldn't find anything on their website, but they've got a couple YouTube videos where people have done the tour and they talk about how they add in natural spices. They say it's not artificial. They use cinnamon, cardamom. God, what else was in there? Anyways, I can't remember. What's the bottle say? Clove, cinnamon, clove, cardamom,
cinnamon, clove,
and then vanilla. So
it does have a nice little smell to it, though.
It does. It smells really good, actually. Yeah, really good. Color on it's kind of got a reddish, little bit of a reddish tint to it. So it actually smells really good. I'm digging the smell. You definitely heavy cinnamon for me. I don't know what you pick up. Heavy cinnamon. And I'm a cinnamon boy. I don't know how you feel. I love cinnamon.
I love cinnamon. You know I love cinnamon.
As long as it's not honey, right?
As long as it's not honey.
No honey. My boy wants cinnamon. And then like the red hots, like kind of like the Mike and Knights, but the red hots.
That's right.
Yeah, very, very sweet, very cinnamony. Is cinnamon even a word? It sounds like cinnamony.
What's the name of the channel?
The what?
What's the name of the channel?
Run My Way.
Run My Way.
Run My Way, yeah.
So
Words my way too.
So if you want to make a word, cinnamony, that's our word.
Cinnamony.
Yeah.
And sweet.
We'll take it.
I like it on the nose.
I do like it.
Yeah. Sweet though.
The rum smell, however, is not as strong.
No. Almost kind of non-existent.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't get an alcohol smell at all. It definitely smells like if this was like a blind nose test, I would think that I was like
drinking like a
you're just giving me like
cinnamon syrup or something.
Cinnamon syrup. That's the best way to put it. Absolutely. They say this is made with fancy molasses. We tried to look up what fancy molasses is. We don't know.
I have no idea.
No. So Outlaw Distillery, when we come for the tour, please explain to us what fancy molasses is. We're not knocking it. We just don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Let's give it a taste.
Okay.
good. Wow,
Yeah.
that's harsh as hell.
Uh-huh. Still very cinnamony.
Still very cinnamony, but really harsh for spiced rum. Oh yeah.
I get some in the throat. I don't get much belly burn.
I don't get much belly. I was just about to say that. I don't get much belly
No,
burn.
it's almost
But,
like
yeah,
it hits the
everything
mouth
is-
hard
yeah.
and then it mellows as it goes down. So
Yeah.
if you don't like the belly burn, this is great. I mean, it kind of warms it slightly, which is nice.
Right.
You know what this reminds me of? Fireball. To me, this doesn't strike me as much of a spiced rum. It's more like a cinnamon liqueur.
Right.
I mean, technically cinnamon is a spice. So, I mean, it is a spiced rum. But with how sweet it is and kind of the thickness of it, it's unlike any spiced rum I've ever had. I would definitely not sip that straight or neat.
Oh no.
No.
I mean, you saw what happened to me.
Yeah. I wish we had one of their other bottles to really be like, compare it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it just their spice rum? Like, what if their vanilla rum or their, I mean, my neighbor said the coffee rum.
Oh, the coffee rum is good.
Anyways, for you guys, I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you? Yeah, I don't know if they can see it, but you can see the spices settling at the bottom. So that's good. That tells me that there is real
Actual
natural spices in there, right?
Yeah.
Do I think they still, I don't know, the cinnamon in there, it does taste artificial to me. Like, I don't know. I wonder if it's a combo or if there's just so much of it that it overpowers. I don't know. I got very cinnamon heavy.
It is cinnamon heavy.
Very cinnamon heavy.
It is cinnamon heavy.
I mean, I could maybe pick up some clove in there a little bit.
I just feel like the cinnamon just masks.
And that's the
a
thing.
lot
Even
of
if
the
you
stuff.
can pick up, even if you can,
even like the vanilla. I mean, vanilla is, you have a pretty, of distinct vanilla taste. You know, and I couldn't even pick.
I didn't pick
that
up
note.
anything. No, it just was like a cinnamon liqueur.
Yeah, it's just like a cinnamon.
Yeah,
cinnamon
Fireball is all I could get out of this.
Cinnamony drink.
to the dictionary. Doesn't matter. We're putting it in.
Ready for it?
Get it on the nose first.
Oh, still
the same, right?
Yeah.
Very heavy cinnamon liqueur scent. Let's do it, dude.
Nope.
Didn't change the flavor one bit.
Didn't change it one bit.
I do feel like it mellowed out the harshness.
Yeah.
Definitely was not as harsh.
Yeah. I didn't feel as much tongue burn.
No.
But then at the same time, I wish I could have tasted the other flavors in there.
Yeah. So far, I think we're 0 for 2 on this one.
0 for 2. I probably would not drink it neat. I definitely would not drink it neat.
No.
Ice, probably wouldn't drink it on ice either.
No.
I mean,
and who knows what their intentions were. I feel like this, to me, is nothing more than a cocktail rum. But I don't even know what cocktail I would put it in.
I was about to say, but now I think
it's so cinnamon heavy.
Yeah, you're looking at a specific drink.
Yeah, I paid for this, so I'm going to at least finish it.
By the way, if anybody has the Outlaw Spice Rum and, you guys have different opinions about it, share it. We would love to hear.
All the rum videos that I watch, you find people, I don't like it when people are snobby.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, that's lame, right? Like, here's my thing with this is I'm never going to say something is a bad rum.
Right.
Because it's not a bad rum. It's obviously gotten to this point for a reason.
Right.
Somebody likes this.
Yep, exactly.
Somebody likes this. It's made for a reason. It's bottled. This particular bottle, batch 112. Who knows how many batches they've done since then? So obviously, at least to this point, they've done 112 batches.
Yep.
They aren't doing that if people aren't liking it.
Exactly.
It, right?
Yeah.
Somebody likes this.
Right.
Some way, shape, or form. And so that's the thing. Everybody has different palates, different desires.
Different tastes.
Maybe someone has a specific cocktail that this is money in.
That too.
And we just don't know, right?
We don't know. Yeah.
But just as far as this channel goes, the Rum Three Ways, how we do things on this channel, so far, 0 for 2.
0 for 2.
Doesn't mean that we could not find a cocktail that we like it in.
Or doesn't mean it's just not a good rum. It's just, we, like I said, we have our palates as well, and
that's something that you and I have talked about as well. I think you and I have very similar palates and tastes as far as what we like.
That's why we make videos about it.
And that's why we're boys, dude. Yeah, and we're also pretty similar on our rum journeys as well, right? Like we have both drank rum our entire life. It's always been our favorite beverage. And when I say entire life, I mean once we hit the age of 21. In your case, 18, because that's all it needs to be in St. Lucia, right?
True.
Yeah, of legal drinking age, we'll say. Yeah. But we just never paid attention to it, right? I was always just like, you got rum? Oh, I like rum. Yeah. I used to just think rum to me was just one thing. And then when you start paying attention, you're like, oh, rum is a lot of things.
Yep.
So, but this is good to somebody. And I'm not saying this is bad, because I have not tried this and been like, ooh, this is disgusting.
Yeah, same with me.
It's just not for us.
Not for me.
So far. You just have to find how this works. Yeah. So price on this was $33, I believe.
Okay. Which is, I guess, typical, if you want to say that. But then there are other $33 rums out there
that I would much rather prefer, right?
Than that, right?
One rum that surprisingly to me gets a lot of hate is Bamboo. I've watched a lot of videos. There's a lot of hate on Bamboo out there, but I kind of find for every one person that hates Bamboo, 4 people love it. And sorry to the big rum guys out there
that don't like it.
We like Bamboo.
We do like
we
Bamboo.
do. So this is actually our first time reviewing a spiced or a flavored rum, right? So we have to kind of shift those gears, and we can't compare this to the Appleton.
No.
Not at all. Yeah. Or some of the other rums we have. You could put this in a category with the Bamboo.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's a flavored spiced rum.
Sure. Yep.
And for the price point, about the same price point. I think I got this on sale for $33. And the Bamboo runs about $38. I'm going to go to the Bamboo.
So would I.
As much.
And again, that's not a knock on Outlaw.
No,
it's just
not a knock on Outlaw at all. It's just my personal palate, right? Like I want more of those tropical fruity flavors. This is so cinnamon heavy.
Right.
Where the Bamboo is a little more, you get some tropical flavors in it. You do pick up some of this, but
there's different levels.
Different levels to it, right? Where this seems to be a one note.
It's just a one note.
If I'm walking into the liquor store tonight and I'm looking for a spiced rum, unless I'm looking for that specific cinnamon flavor, I'd rather pick up a bottle of the Captain Morgan private stock, which is $23, $10 cheaper. And I feel like it gives me more of that traditional spiced rum that I may be looking for, right? So should we see if she cokes?
Let's try. Let's see if it cokes.
There we go. Does it coke? We'll find out.
Definitely mellows it out.
It definitely mellows it out. That's the best that we've had it so far.
That's the best we've had it, but it's still
does not coke.
Yeah, still just that cinnamony taste.
It overpowers the coke.
It just overpowers everything.
I feel like I'm just now having a mellowed down.
Yeah.
I feel like I took a Fireball or some those Hot Mike and Ike's, the Red Hots, and I feel like I've just like diluted a Red Hot into a liquid beverage.
It definitely does not.
It does not coke. This is like a candy beverage.
Yeah.
This is a candy drink. Cinnamon candy, dude. That's what it is.
That's all it is, really.
It's cinnamon candy. Yeah.
That's all it is, really. To each their own.
To each their own, right? Yeah. Like I said, this speaks to somebody, right? And I don't want to knock Outlaw Distillery at all. I think it's incredibly awesome that we have found something local.
I still want to visit.
I want to visit, absolutely. I'm not going to judge Outlaw based off of one thing. Just because we didn't like their spiced rum, what if they're vanilla rum?
Yeah.
Or they're just their plain their coffee rum? Yeah, the coffee rum. They also do a white rum. What if we love those?
Yeah. And I'm all for cinnamon. I love cinnamon.
I love cinnamon.
Yeah, this
is too much.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, the majority of the very few followers that we have so far on this very young channel are local, right?
Well,
so talking to you boys, because you know who you are. I know who you are. Go check out Outlaw Distillery. It is local. Let's go together. I want to do
that's true. We should
get the group.
Get a group
Me,
together
you, and what little bit of followers we do have.
And let's just go.
Let's just go. Obviously, there's very dominant religion here in this state.
True.
And my neighbor was telling me that and I think this is awesome. Outlaw, my neighbor has totally sold me on you guys. Even though the spiced rum here does not suit my palate, my neighbor was like, these dudes are cool.
That's cool.
And when you go through their tour, he's like, they're super awesome. And when they give you the samples, they give them in the sacrament serving cups that you get at church.
No,
I'm like, that is awesome. That is so cool.
That is actually really cool.
So like, I'm like,
especially for Utah.
until I can try some of Outlaw's other rum products, I'm not going to put any type of label on them.
Yeah.
I'm just going to, for me personally, know that the Outlaw Spiced.
The Outlaw Spice is not for me.
Not for me. That's it. Not that it's not a good rum. It's just not for me. Should we hit for the first time on this channel ever rum 4-ways?
Yes.
Version of a concoction from someone that we both have worked with, and he may have had authority on us. One of his favorite go-tos, we're not going to say names, we're not going to use titles, and we're definitely not going to say what he named this beverage. But on a specific work trip, I've been on 2 work trips with him, his go-to is Fireball whiskey and rum chata. Mm-hmm. This is just what we're using. This is the bamboo cream. We're going to use this in place of the rum chata. So this is our version of
whatever the name
certain
was.
so-and-so leader of us, his favorite drink, Fireball, rum chata. This is our version. Outlaw Spiced Rum with bamboo cream. I've got high hopes. I'm actually excited about
I'm actually excited to try that.
It smells good. Let's dive in, baby.
This was the best drink.
Agreed.
Hands down.
It is potent because that was good.
That was actually really good.
I could get down on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually really good.
That was really good. That was also the first time that we didn't feel like the cinnamon reigned king.
Exactly.
Everything has a place. You got to find its place.
Absolutely.
And everybody's seeking something different.
So at least we found one way.
We found a way.
It was super easy. No mixing. Nothing to add in.
Mm-hmm.
Just make a nice quick shooter.
And it was good. And that's the other reason we like the rum and coke, right?
Yep.
Simple. Easy.
Simple.
Rum 4-ways today.
Rum 4-ways today.
1 for 4?
1 for 4.
1 for 4.
1 for 4.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yep.
As far as the OG ways, 0 for 3.
No, 0 for 3 and the OG ways.
Yeah, definitely a cool thing. Super smart people put a lot of effort and time into this. So Outlaw Distillery, we see you. We respect you. We're going to come check you out. And we're holding out hope.
We're holding out hope.
Even though the spiced rum wasn't for us.
Yep.
In most ways, obviously.
In most ways.
Find
in
a way
our
that we do like
it.
Yeah.
We did like it with the bamboo, but
we should come up with some wild name for that. I don't know. We'll come up with something dumb. Because that's what we do.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out too. We did put down a half bottle almost.
I know.
But Outlaw Rum, go check them out. Like my friend said, leave a comment if you've had this, if you like it, if you've been to the tour, because I'm sure some of you have. My neighbor has. Let us know what you guys think.
Yep.
Let us know if you think any of the other rums are better, because we're definitely going to get in on that.
Oh, definitely.
It's local.
It's local. Yeah.
Too good of an opportunity to miss.
Too good of an opportunity.
So, anyways, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good one.
All right. Have a good one.